Well, hello and good afternoon, my dear friends and followers of JC's Online English School. It's always good to be back on this nice and sunny Thursday here in Madrid. It's very sunny today, contrary to yesterday's weather. Today is very, very sunny. It's 4:15 here in the afternoon. Okay, I'm broadcasting live from Madrid, capital of the country, Madrid, Spain. And this is online class number 9. Yes, sir, online class number 9. Level B2, which is upper intermediate, level B2, since it is Thursday. On Thursdays, we have level B2, upper intermediate, online class number 9. Yes, and today we are going to be talking about phrasal verbs, but today it's going to be related, or they're going to be related to health. Okay, last week we talked about look, and today we're going to talk about more general phrasal verbs, but all of them related to health. So I hope you like what I have prepared for you today. Let me make sure we have a good connection. Indeed we do. Okay, so once again, level B2 upper intermediate Thursday. Online class number 9, phrasal verbs related to health. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, now, first of all, as usual, welcome to JC's Online English School. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you're with us, I just want to welcome you to another video in my channel, JC's Online English School. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. Okay, and I hope once again that you like what I have prepared. Okay, so first of all, we review the different English levels there are. A1, beginner, A2, elementary, B1, intermediate, B2, upper intermediate, C1, advanced, and C2, proficiency. And as you know, I told you a few minutes ago, since today it is Thursday, we will be talking about upper intermediate level. And tomorrow, Friday, we will have C1, which is advanced. Don't miss it, okay? It's going to be really, really good for tomorrow because we'll be talking about the benefits of drinking water. Okay, the benefits of drinking water for tomorrow, so don't miss it. Okay, let's see. Okay, today's date, as you can see on the screen, today's date, you can see the calendar on the top right-hand corner. Today's date, American first, American English. Today is Thursday, October 29th, 2020. Okay, and British. Today is Thursday, the 29th of October, 2020. Okay, so once again, British. Today is Thursday, the 29th of October, 2020. And Americans would say, today is Thursday, October 29th, 2020. We're almost done with this month. My God. Time flies by so fast. But anyway, now, today's expression goes as follows. Okay, today's expression, remember every week I bring you a different expression in every level, starting with the A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1. In every level, there is an expression. So today's expression for this level is in for a penny, in for a pound. What is that? In for a penny, in for a pound. Here in Spain, we would translate literally, which is wrong, of course, but we would translate literally into English from lost to the river. So those of you who understand Spanish and live here in Spain, I'm sure you understand the expression from lost to the river. But of course, in English, you don't say from lost to the river. That is a literal translation. In English, you say in for a penny, in for a pound. But again, it's equivalent to from lost to the river, which is a very funny expression here. Now, the meaning of the meaning of in for a penny, in for a pound is the following that I just wrote on the screen. It means having started something, one might see it through to its end rather than stopping short. So, having started something, one must see it through to its end rather than stopping short. So, one more time, last time, in for a penny, in for a pound. Okay, so that is today's expression. Okay, now let's take a look at some prepositional phrases. Okay, yesterday we saw some prepositional phrases with on. Hello, Lisa, how are you? Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a long time here. It's a long time no see, my friend, but it's good to have you back. Okay, thank you very much for joining us, Lisa. Thank you very much. So, like I said, yesterday we were talking about some prepositional phrases with the preposition on, and today we're going to see some other prepositional phrases with the preposition by. Okay. So, let me read them really fast because we need to be very familiarized with them. Very familiarized with them. By the way, Lisa, how is the situation in the States? since you and I are alone right now, nobody is in the chat. Who do you think is going to win, Lisa, by the way? Who do you think is going to win the elections, Trump or Biden? What is your feeling? What is your perception? Because here in Spain, I hear some news, but who better than you? Who better than you? So let me know, Lisa. Let me know who do you think is going to win. And also tell me about the virus in the States, in Florida. Tell me about how the situation over there right now is. I just want to know, please, because here in Spain is really bad. I just watched the news. I finished watching the news a few minutes ago. They're going to confine the whole country again very shortly. So Trump you think Lisa is going to win, and you base your opinion on, have you talked to him? Have you talked to him and the First Lady? Just kidding. Anyway, well, thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much for your comment. All right, so prepositional phrases with by chance, by the name of, by luck, by accident, by air, by sea, or by land, by all accounts, by all means, by any standard, by appointment, by birth, by check, by coincidence, and by courtesy of. Okay, Lisa says virus is bad. 3 at my job having. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, it's really bad. Now, here in Spain, it's really, really bad right now, too. And when the winter come in a few weeks, it's going to be catastrophic. So anyway, let me read them again. Thank you, Lisa, for your comments. By chance, by the name of, by luck, by accident, by air, by sea, by land, by all accounts, by all means, by any standard, by appointment, by birth, by check, by coincidence, and last but not least, by courtesy of. So here are some prepositional phrases with the preposition by. Okay, now let's move on. Let's see what else I have prepared for you. More vocabulary, because we are going to learn the difference once and for all, I hope, because most of my students have problems with this one. We're going to learn the difference today between on time and in time. The problem is that in Spanish, we translate them exactly the same, and there is no difference in Spanish. But so Lisa in Spanish is the same thing. So there is no difference. But in English, there is a slight difference. Okay, so let's concentrate on the one on the left, which is on time. Okay. On time means, as you can read, at the right time, on schedule. You have an appointment with the doctor at 5 o'clock. You go there at 5 o'clock, exactly 5 o'clock, and you are on time. If you go there later, he will probably be waiting for you, but you're not on time. Okay, so means at the right time, on schedule. Okay, if something happens on time, it happens at the time it was planned. Once again, you have an appointment with the dentist. Okay, the appointment is at 6. You get there at 6, and you are on time. It happens at the time it was planned. The appointment was planned. Hello, Mario. How are you? Well, good morning to you, but good afternoon to me. It's 4:22 here in Madrid, so it's good afternoon. But thank you, Mario. Thank you for joining us. Okay, we have today, Mario, we have our special guest, Lisa. After such a long time, my dear friend is back, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see Lisa is there, and I feel much better, Lisa, with you in the channel. Really. I really do. I really do. Okay, say hello to your mother, by the way. Now, the opposite of on time is obviously late. Some people are late. Anyway, so let's see some other examples. The plane took off on time. That would be the time. Okay, normally it's not, but so the plane took off on time. All right. Another example. I hope the meeting starts on time. It rarely does. Only my classes start on time. Okay, Rachel is never on time. She's always late. Woof. Lisa is always on time. Lisa is always on time. She's always the first one. Whenever she can get connected, she's always on time. So thank you, Lisa. And the last one is, I arrive at 4 p.m. I'm on time for the interview. Yeah, you better get on time for an interview. Otherwise, you have a serious problem. So yeah, always try to be on time. I know there are exceptions. But again, you have an appointment. You get there at exactly the time of the appointment. You are on time. Okay. Now, in time, on the other hand, means early enough. Early enough. For example, the appointment is at 5 and you get there at 5:10, 5:15. Well, okay, probably they will be waiting for you. You are in time because the other person hasn't left, but you're not on time. You're not on time. But of course, the opposite of in time is also too late. In this case, it's just too late. It's not late, it's too late. Okay, because the other person might be waiting for you or not. So just in time means almost too late. Just in time. In other words, somebody's waiting for you at 5:15. You get there at 5:17. He's ready to go, and he's still waiting for you. Just in time, just in time. Okay, let me give you some examples. We'll have to hurry if we want to be in time for the show. Yeah, we'll have to hurry. You have to hurry, some of you, if you're going to be in time for my class before I finish it. Next one. We got to the airport in time to have a coffee before checking in. All right, good for you. Okay, we got there in time before checking in. All right. And another one. I was about to close the door when just in time I remembered my key. Okay, yeah, I remember my key. At the last moment, just in time at the last moment. So personally, some of you already know me. I am a very punctual person, very punctual. So I am always on time, always. If I'm not on time one day, if the class begins at 4:15, something bad has happened. For example, on Monday, the class started for you guys 1 hour, I think it was 1 hour later, because they changed the hour here in Spain. And I have forgotten to tell you, so it was an excuse. It's a good excuse, a good excuse. So there are always exceptions, okay? Hello, Chris. From time to time, it's another thing. From time to time, it's another expression. From time to time means occasionally, Chris. You can also say once in a while, okay? And now and then, now and again. So there are several expressions for the expression from time to time. Okay. All right. Now, let's talk about a few idioms. Idioms are probably the most difficult part of the English language, together with our wonderful phrasal verbs. So, and for us, Lisa, for you who try to learn Spanish, probably the most difficult thing is the conjugation of the verbs. Much more difficult than in English. Much more difficult. Okay, Lisa says, in time my heart will heal. All right, that's a nice sentence. Who hurt you, baby? Tell me. Okay, so idioms. For example, number one, back to square one. Ooh, back to square one means back to the start again. No way, back to the start. For example, the project failed and we are back to square one. No, please, not again, not again. So back to square one means again back to the start, to the beginning. My God, we have to do it all over again. That sometimes happens with projects. It happened to me a lot when I was programming with the computers, when I was studying computer science at the university. Man, just for something we have to go back to the start, back to square one, and remember those awful programming languages and assignments we had to do. Anyway, next one. 10 to 1. 10 to 1 means something very likely. Okay, 10 to 1. For instance, 10 to 1, I'm going to win. Yeah, 10 to 1, I'm going to win. So, very likely I will win. Yes, 10 to 1, I'm going to win. Okay, that one is easy. And the last one is, put in one's 2 cents. Putting 1 2 cents means well, it's just like giving your opinion. Okay. For instance, there is no meaning in the middle. Uh, I apologize for that. But anyway, it's just to give your opinion. For instance, I put in my 2 cents at the meeting. I gave my opinion, right? My opinion counts too. All right. So I put in my 2 cents at the meeting. And people didn't like it, but hey, I gave my opinion. Okay, now, today's topic is phrasal verbs health. Okay, a very interesting topic nowadays. Phrasal verbs health. That's what I put here. That's what I thought about this one because there are a lot of phrasal verbs. But I thought about this one because it's probably very convenient according to the days we're going through right now. Anyway, so phrasal verbs related to health. Let me give you the first one. The first one is pass away. To pass away means to die. Okay, to pass away, unfortunately, means to die. Okay, another one, to get over. Okay, that one is good. This one is positive. To get over means to recover from something. Okay, to get over the flu, to get over from an illness, a sickness, or whatever. To recover from something. Okay, it could also be emotional as well. Okay, like Lisa, she's trying to get over something or somebody. Share with us, baby. Tell us. Anyway, pass out. Pass out means to faint or to lose consciousness. Pass out, yes. Pass out means to faint or to lose consciousness. Some people will faint or pass out if Trump wins the elections again, and some other people will pass out or faint if Biden wins the elections. In any case, many people are going to pass out on Tuesday. Anyway, so calm down with. Calm down with means to become sick, but not really serious. Okay, calm down with means to become sick, but not very serious, theoretically. Okay, now fight off, or fight off. Hello, Pilar, how are you? Welcome back. I thought you were in the B1 level, but you're here, you're back. Okay, you want more, you want to learn more. That's the spirit, Pilar. Thank you very much for joining us. So, to fight off means to free yourself from an illness. Okay. Okay, to get rid of it. To free yourself from an illness, to get rid of an illness that you might be going through. Come round. Okay. After you pass out, sooner or later, hopefully, you will come round means you become conscious. Okay. Okay, hopefully, as I said. Now, come to is also become conscious. It's another way to say it. Now, run over. Ooh, this one. Round over is to be hit by a vehicle. Okay, that would be careful. Okay, round over means to be hit by a vehicle, by a car or truck or whatever, a van. Okay, break out. Break out means to start suddenly. Break out, break out. And last but not least, we have throw up. Ugh. Throw up means to be sick or to vomit. Okay, to throw up. To throw up. Okay, let me read them really fast one more time because in a minute or two we are going to do a short test. Let's see how many you got right. So let's begin with pass away clockwise. Clockwise, okay? Pass away means to die, unfortunately. Get over, recover from something. Pass out, faint, lose consciousness. By the way, my dog is here next to me and she's snoring. In case you hear a strange noise, it is Iki snoring, okay? So let me shut up for a second to see if you can hear her. Do you hear that? That's her snoring. Anyway, so come down with, become sick, not serious. Fight off. Fight off means to free yourself from an illness. Come round. Come round, become conscious. Same as come to. Become conscious. Round over, hit by a vehicle. Break out, start suddenly. And the last one that we have for today, there are more, but I selected just these ones. Throw up means to be sick or vomit. Okay, so with this in mind, let's see how well you do on today's test. Okay, or today's exercise. All right, here we go. Now we need to use pass away, run over, break out, fight off, come to, pass out, get over, come down with, throw up, and come down to complete the sentences. So you have a few verbs, a few phrasal verbs, and of course, not only you need to choose the correct verb, but we also need to correct or to use the correct um, structure of the verb. Sometimes it might be in present perfect, sometimes it might be in present continuous, in the past, you name it. Okay, so we need to conjugate the verb according to the sentence. So let me share with you the first one. Number one, please write a one and then the phrasal verb. Don't forget because there are 10 sentences, okay? And Lisa, please allow them to think for a few seconds before you give us the answer because I know you know them, obviously. So just be patient like I am patient with the rest of the viewers. So number one goes like this. I think flew. I think flew. So don't forget the conjugation of the sentence. The verb according to the sentence needs to be conjugated properly. So it's just not a matter of writing the correct phrasal verb. No, you need to conjugate it. So number one, I think flew. Okay, if nobody else knows it, then I will ask my dear friend Lisa to write it down. But don't forget the number, one, period, and then the phrasal verb conjugated accordingly. So, does anybody know number one? Wow, Mario, that's pretty good. Okay, well, you forgot something. You forgot the down. Mario, you forgot coming down with, come down with, but it's mostly correct. It's mostly correct. Okay. Liz, Pilar, you want to fight off the flu? Well, flu is not exactly right, but Mario was partially correct. You forgot the down and with. But it was close. It was close. It was close. So I think I'm coming down with flu. Number two, I've in a rush. Or I've in a rush. Okay, what about this one? This one is harder. This one is harder. Does anybody know this one? Number two, I've in a rush. I know you know it, Lisa, but just give them a few seconds. So I've in a rush. Okay. It is not coming down with because we have already selected that one. There is one sentence for each of those phrasal verbs, so that one is out of the question. Coming down with the flu or the flu. I've in a rush. Does anybody know this one? Okay, Lisa, what do you think? For number 2, come on, number 2, I've in a rush. Anybody? Lisa, it's all yours. If you're still there, I hope you haven't fallen asleep. Just kidding. Okay, I've in a rush. Nobody there's? Okay, I've broken out in a rush. Okay, I've broken out in a rush. Let's try number 3. No, Mario, you were wrong, and Pilar, you were right. I told you it was hard. Okay, Lisa is being very respectful. She's allowing you guys to think about it. This one is extremely easy. This one is probably the easiest of all of them. His aunt last night. Remember, it's in the past because it says last night. So his aunt last night. Okay, it is not coming down with. It is not broken out, of course. So this one is easy. You know this one, number 3. It's probably the easiest of all of them. So his aunt last night. Don't forget to conjugate it according to the past tense because it says last night. So once again, it's not just a matter of writing the phrasal verb. You need to conjugate it accordingly. So okay. So number 3. Write the number, please. Write the number. Write the number. Okay, write the number. So his aunt last night. Lisa, come on, do this one because this one you know for sure. So Lisa, are you still there, my friend? Is the communication going slow today, or maybe it is? I don't know. Lisa, are you still there? Let me hear a hello. No, well, let me read a hello. So, okay, thank you, Lisa. I knew you knew it. Unfortunately, his aunt passed away last night. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much. Okay, all right, very good. Now, this one is easy too. He, sorry, he blew all over his shoes. I'm just giving you the answer. He blew all over his shoes. So what is the correct one for this? Okay, all right. He threw, Mario, because the conjugation is throw, threw, thrown. So it is an irregular verb. It is not a regular verb, but well, you were partially correct. So it's he threw up. He threw up all over his shoes. Okay. Okay, I gave you a huge hint for that one. Okay. Anyway, number 5. This one is easy too. She from the heat. Remember, she fainted. What is a synonym for the verb to faint? She fainted from the heat, but you don't say fainted. In this case, you use the phrasal verb, the equivalent. Okay, and it is in the past. So for number 5, you use number 5, ladies and gentlemen. She from the heat. She from the heat. Okay, which one is the correct answer? She fainted, but it's not fainted. So you'd say she. Okay, hey, very good, Lisa. She passed out. Congratulations, your English is just excellent. Thank you very much. She passed out from the heat, or she fainted. Okay, she passed out. Number 6. This one is easy too. I finally, my cold. The cold is in the past, so I finally, my cold. I finally, my cold is no longer with me. So I'm giving you a hint. So I finally, my cold. The cold is in the past. Now I feel better. So you say number 6, ladies and gentlemen. I know they are not easy, some of them, but they are very frequently used. At least I can tell you. They're very frequently used. I've heard them a million times in TV series and movies and when I lived in the States. So these phrasal verbs related to health are important to know, especially nowadays. Okay, so I finally, my cold. By the way, it's getting colder here in Spain. It's getting colder. Winter is coming. Winter is coming, like the TV series Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. Okay, now, well, I thought of is correct. That's fine, Lisa. That would be good. I selected I got over, but I thought of is fine too. Yeah, I thought of is fine. Yeah, so you're right. In this case, I selected I got over, but thought of is okay too. So that's why I said the cold is no longer with me. But both Lisa and Maria are correct. But again, I selected got over. But that's okay, Lisa. You're fine. You're fine. You're right. So this one is easy. I told you before. Remember, by a car, by a vehicle. So he was, and the car or the vehicle goes over you, so he was by a car, or as in England they say by a car. I know Lisa likes the British pronunciation. Don't you, mate? Okay, so he was by a car. Uh, just kidding, just kidding. So he was. Didn't you miss these classes, Lisa? I mean, we have fun. So anyway, so the correct one is he was run over or run over. Yeah, you could say run over or run over by a car or by a car. Mate, he was run over by a car. I don't like that pronunciation. Anyway, so number 8 is true. This is true too, according to what the doctors say. Eat oranges to help you a cold. Eat oranges to help you a cold. Lisa now is with 5. Okay. Run over. Lisa says run over by his crazy girlfriend. Oh boy, are you talking about yourself? Anyway. I hope not, I hope not. Anyway, number 8. I missed your comments. Listen, that's why I need you here. I need you here. So eat oranges to help you a cold. Okay, so eat oranges to help you a cold. So the phrasal verb begins with an F as in foxtrot. So this one is easy. Eat oranges to help you a cold. Okay, so okay. Gustavo is laughing at the joke. All right, so eat oranges to help you a cold. So what is the correct answer for this one, number 8? Anybody? What's the correct answer for number 8? Anybody? Lisa, you said it before? You said it before? Okay, here it goes! To fight off a cold, yes. That's what they say, yeah, eat oranges to fight off a cold, yeah. So it will help us. Number 9. Okay, the person fainted, the woman fainted, and the question now, after a few minutes, is, has she yet? So remember, she fainted a few minutes ago, and somebody else is asking, hey, has she yet? So this one is easy. Has she yet? So does anybody know the answer for number 9? By the way, Lisa, are you still with this guy? What was it, Paco or Pablo? I forgot, because I'm sure Gustavo and I would like to know. So are you still with this guy, Paco or Pablo? What was the name? Gustavo, do you remember the name? The name of this guy Lisa was with? I don't know if it was Paco or Pablo or something with a P. I don't remember. That was a few weeks ago. So, Lisa, please let us know. Or maybe that was the guy you ran over with your car. I don't know. So, has she come to yet? That is correct. Excellent, Lisa. But you didn't answer my question about Paco or Pablo. Where was it? Paco? I think it was Paco. Paco. How is Paco, by the way, Lisa? You married yet or not yet? You ran over. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh man, Gustavo, Lisa's a dangerous woman. Be careful, man. She's a very dangerous woman. Hey, Mario, be careful with Lisa. Pilar, be careful with Lisa. She's a very dangerous girl. Just kidding. So anyway, and the last one. When he was in shock. When he was in shock. Okay. So let me give you the last one, because when he came round, he was in shock, because this is Paco, by the way. When Paco came round, he was in shock because Lisa had run over him with a car. Okay, so anyway, so when Paco came round, he was in total shock because of Lisa. So let me read them again really fast, okay? I think coming down with flu, not my case. Lisa, don't you say with the flu in American English? I would believe you say with the flu in American English. In British, don't. They don't use the article. But correct me if I'm wrong, Lisa. I believe in American English they say, I'm coming down with the flu. Correct me if I'm wrong. They use the article the. British, they don't, for sure. But Americans, I believe you do. Sometimes I get confused because I hear both. I'm watching a TV series, a British TV series right now. I'm on episode number 6 out of 8. Sometimes they use expressions that are different from American English. So sometimes I get a little bit confused. So anyway, yes, that's what I thought. Yeah. So in American English, they say I'm coming down with the flu. So in English, they say I need to go to hospital. In American English, they say I need to go to the hospital. So it sounds better with the article, in my opinion. But anyway, so number 2. Thank you, Lisa. I've broken out in a rush. Number 3. His aunt passed away last night, together with Paco. Number 4. He threw up all over his shoes. Number 5. She passed out from the heat. Okay, that was Paco's wife before Lisa ran over him with the car. Number 6. I finally got over my cold. Number 7. Paco was run over by a car that Lisa was driving. Number 8. Eat oranges to help you fight off a cold. Number 9. Has she come down to? That was Paco's wife. And number 10. That's why Lisa ran over him with the car, because he was married and Lisa didn't know. And number 10. When he came round, he was in shock. So you didn't kill him, Lisa. You need to do it again. You need to try it again. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling a lot of jokes. I hope you understand my sense of humor. Anyway, so today in academic world, in our section academic world, we are going to talk about the University of Cambridge. Okay, we've been talking about it for the last week, for the whole week rather, because it's the same university on all the levels: A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1. Same university. So this is one of my favorites, although I personally prefer Oxford, but this is probably my second favorite. No offense to the American universities and Lisa, but we talked about Harvard last week, if I remember correctly. It's a very good one too. So, University of Cambridge location, Cambridge, England, United Kingdom. Yes, Cambridge, England, United Kingdom. All right. Hello, Sharma. How are you? A little late, my friend. You are not on time. You are not on time, but you're still in time because the class hasn't finished. So Sharma is not on time, but he's still in time. Just in time, almost. Now, campus. Campus, it has 288 acres, which is equivalent to about 1.16 square kilometers. It's not very big compared to other universities, compared to, for example, the University of Central Florida, which, if you recall, about 3 weeks ago, it has about 4 or 5 square kilometers. So it's pretty big compared to this one. Anyway, when was Cambridge, or the University of Cambridge, established or set up? Well, that was a few years ago, in the year 1209. Well, that was a few years ago. And more specifically, 811 years ago. Okay, still, the University of Oxford is older, because if I remember correctly, it was 900 and something years ago. So it's about 100 years older. So still old, both of them. Okay, academic staff. Not only in this campus, because they have campuses all over the world. Here in Madrid, they have one. Okay, and so around the world, it's about 7,913 people. That's the number of people that work for this university. Again, all over the world, not only in Cambridge, in England, but yeah, all over the world. So again, they have offices here in Madrid. I know where they are, and so their exams are very, very famous here all over Europe. Rather, actually, all over Europe, their exams are very famous. As a matter of fact, as I finish this class at 5 o'clock Spanish time, I have a class with a student who is getting ready for the first certificate exam from Cambridge University. It's a level 3 out of 5. Level 3 in English. So yeah, he's gonna do the exam probably. I think it's next month. He's gonna do it next month. So I hope he will pass, and I think he will. He will pass. He's a wonderful student. So, and let's see what else do we have from Cambridge. Okay, the number of students in the year 2019, last year, was 23,924. Okay, once again, in last year 2019, the number of students for this university, probably around the world, not only in England, was 23,924. Okay, now the motto of this university is the following. Oh, it's good. From this place, we gain enlightenment and precious knowledge. Interesting. So from this place, from Cambridge, we gain enlightenment and precious knowledge. I still prefer, as I've been telling every day for this week, I still prefer the motto from Oxford. The motto from Oxford was, if you recall, the Lord is my light. So being a Christian, I prefer the motto from Oxford. The Lord is my light. Okay. People say, I don't know if it's true or not, people say that the English from Oxford is the best one in the world, the most proper, the most correct. Oh no, that's what they say. The problem is, the disadvantage or drawback is that English, if it is true, is only 1% of the English spoken around the world. It's only 1%, the English spoken in Oxford. So it might be the best, but only 1% is not good enough, obviously. So here in Spain, they say that the best Spanish in the world is spoken in in Valladolid. Valladolid is a city about, I don't know, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours from Madrid in the north. And well, I don't know. I've been there. I've been there a couple of times. I used to work with a colleague who was from Valladolid. Uh, I don't know. He was not the best example of the best Spanish in the world, but who knows? Who knows? So anyway, people once again say the English from Oxford is the best one in the world, and the Spanish from Valladolid, the city of Valladolid here in Spain, is the best one in the world. I don't know. That's what people say, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, today's joke, ladies and gentlemen, it's dedicated to all of you students. Okay, so I thought about this one. It's pretty good. I think it's funny. So let's see if you like it or not. The title is Mistake, Mistake, Mistake. Okay, that is the title. And it goes like this. Okay. If a barber makes a mistake, it's a new style, no problem. If a politician makes a mistake, it's a new law. If a scientist makes a mistake, it's a new invention. Okay, I'm not sure, Lisa. I'm not sure. Some of the airports are closed. Lisa is asking me if Americans can come to Spain now. Wow, would you like to visit me? I'll be delighted. I don't know. Here in Madrid, I think the airport is still open. However, I do not recommend it. There is a lot of there are a lot of infections here in Spain right now. I hardly leave my house, only to visit my parents on weekends, and that's it. I teach all my classes on the phone and the classes here online. That's it. I don't leave the house because it's very, 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 very risky. Very, very, very risky. So I don't recommend anybody to leave the country or to come to Spain. Right now, forget it. And apparently and sadly, it's going to be like that for some time, because again, winter is coming. Winter is coming to Spain, and I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I watched the news a few minutes ago before this lesson, and it's depressing. Watching the news, it's just totally depressing. So I'm not leaving my house except for Saturdays and Sundays to visit my parents, and they're very, very close. I take my car, I take my daughter, the dog, the one that is snoring right now. So so yeah, I don't recommend it right now, Lisa. So if you're gonna come, just have to wait for a few more months, I guess. So, if a scientist makes a mistake, it's a new invention. If a tailor makes a mistake, it's a new fashion. If a teacher makes a mistake like me, it's a new theory. It's a new theory. However, if a person makes a mistake, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. For students, it's always a mistake. All right, I know it's a little bit discriminatory to students, but it's just a joke, just a joke. Don't take it personal, anybody, just a joke. All right, today's inspirational thought. Today's inspirational thought. Remember, there is always an inspirational thought in my classes. Gustavo liked the joke. That's good. I'm glad you did, Gustavo. So anyway, they're clean jokes, remember. So, oh, Gustavo is inviting Lisa to go to But Lisa, are you still with Paco or not? We want to know. We want to know if you're still with Paco or not, Lisa. Let us know, because Gustavo wants to know. Me too. Me too. Gustavo, sorry, but Lisa's coming to Spain first, my friend. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, you're leaving me, Lisa. Okay, fine, 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 fine. You prefer Gustavo than me. Okay, fine, fine. Anyway, today's inspirational thought goes like this. Tell me, and I forget. Teach me, and I remember. Involve me, and I learn. All right, let me read it again. Tell me, and I forget. Teach me, and I remember. Involve me, and I learn. Who said that? Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the United States of America. Wise words, wise words. I think it's a very interesting thought. Very, very interesting. So the moment I saw it, I thought, I have to share it with my students. So tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. Yes, okay. Okay, very good, very good, very good. So, ladies and gentlemen, please don't cry, but to learn more, subscribe to my channel, JC's Online English School. We have, I think, 755 subscribers as of right now, I believe. 755, that's a good number, by the way. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for your interest in my jokes, my classes, my thoughts. So don't forget to hit the like button if you liked the video. I hope you did. Don't forget, because it motivates a lot when I see a lot of likes from my videos, in my videos. So, well, thank you very much, Lisa. Thank you for being with us. Say hello to Gustavo when you go to Peru. You can connect together when you're there. Just connect together to my channel together when you're there. Leave other things for later. Just connect at 4:15. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Mario. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Pilar, if you're still there, thank you very much for joining us. and many others, many others. Yes. Don't forget, if you want classes with the great JC, don't forget to send me a WhatsApp or to send me an email to my email address, gmailexpress@gmail.com. Okay, and thank you so very much for watching this video. That's all, folks, for today. Have a nice day, and I'll be back tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow it's level C1, and you're very welcome, Sharma. You don't even have a passport. Sorry, Gustavo, but she's not coming, man. She's not coming. She's not coming. Maybe you're gonna go, Gustavo. Maybe you're gonna go to Florida. Think about it. I'll wait for you, he says. You guys are so funny. Anyway, so thank you for watching this video. That's all, folks, for today. Have a nice day, and I'll be back tomorrow with level C1, as I was saying. And tomorrow we're going to talk about the importance of drinking water, even for the virus, by the way. The importance of drinking water. Don't miss it, because you will not regret it. So thank you very much once again. God bless you all, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.